Genre: fairy tale. The Dragon Problem. Essential question: where do good ideas come from? Read how Liang gets a good idea. Once upon a time, long before computers, baseball, or pizza, there lived a young man named Liang. During the day, Liang helped his father build furniture. At night, he made unique, original toys for the children in the village. He made birds with flapping wings. He carved dragons with rippling, moving scales, sharp claws, and red eyes. Every child in the village had one of Liang's dragons. Liang knew a lot about dragons because one lived nearby on a mountain. A few times a year, the dragon would swoop down on the village. He ate water buffalo, pigs, and any people unlucky enough to be around. The emperor had done nothing to get rid of the dragon, even though his summer palace was near Liang's village. One day in May, the emperor and his family arrived to take up residence at his summer palace. As the procession passed through the village, the gracious Princess Peng smiled kindly at Liang. He fell instantly in love. At dinner that night, Liang told his father that he wanted to marry Princess Peng. His father almost choked on the stale, hard rice ball he was eating. "You're joking," his father said when he finally could speak. "I'm serious," insisted Liang. His father began laughing so hard that the old chair he was sitting on broke. He lay on top of the flattened chair, still laughing. "I'll show him," Liang muttered angrily as he stomped out of the room. The next morning, the emperor's messenger made an official announcement. "His most noble emperor proclaims that whoever gets rid of the dragon will marry his daughter, Princess Peng." When he heard the announcement, Liang raced to the palace to be the first to sign up. Then he looked for his friend Li to help him brainstorm ideas for getting rid of the dragon. Unfortunately, Li was away. Liang sat on a bench, frowning. Nearby, children were playing with the toy dragons he had made them. "Liang, what's wrong?" the children asked. "I have to get rid of the dragon on the mountain," he told them. "I have an idea," said little Ling Ling. "Why don't you carve a giant dragon and leave it by the cave? It will alarm the real dragon and scare him into flying away." Liang stared at her. "Perfect," he shouted and rushed home. He worked frantically for days, making a huge, scary dragon's head. The night he finished, he loaded it onto a cart and went up the mountain. When he got near the cave, Liang put the wooden head on top of a big rock. From the front, it looked like the rest of the dragon's body was behind the rock. Liang hid in the bushes and gave a loud roar. "What's that noise?" growled the dragon, rushing out of his cave. Then he saw the massive dragon head glaring at him. "Go away or I'll eat you up," he commanded. The huge dragon continued to glare at him. "He must be very strong. He's not afraid of me," thought the dragon, who, like all bullies, was a coward. He decided that now was a good time to take a long trip. "Actually, I'm leaving now. Please make yourself at home in my cave," the dragon called out as he flew away. A year later, Liang and Princess Peng were married. They opened a toy shop together and lived happily ever after.